going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So I told you I would talk about my new job path, my new what I'm doing. So you know, you guys probably still see the Landstar trailer, but I am not working for Landstar no more. I'm running under Jax Transport out of Amarillo. I'm running under their authority, you know, their DOT and all that stuff. I'm using their insurance. I am under an account for Affiliated Foods out of Amarillo, so I'm home now. Landstar, good. I'm not. There's nothing bad about Landstar that I could really say. It's just that where I'm based out of, it wasn't doing me no good. I was either deadheading a lot, wasting a lot of fuel. That's what was killing me, is the deadheading, you know. Being away from my family for 3.5 days. So the way I'm gonna put it in perspective, so I did a load for the account, right? I did 3 days, 3.5 days. You know, that's 3.5 days. That was 3 loads, which I made $2,500 take home after fuel, after my deductions through Jax, because I had to buy the plates and all that. $2,500 for 3.5 days. If I did 3.5 days, which I did a load, which, like you said, most of my loads, I was either taking a crappy load, to get to a good load, and then from taking a good load, I would kind of take like a mediocre, okay load, but then I would have to deadhead 4+ hours to get home. So usually like that, I would make about $2,500 take home after fuel, after Landstar gets their cut, all the deductions, take $2,500. But I'd be away from my family 3.5 days. So that's why it just makes sense for me to be out here and run this account. Like I said, it's nothing bad about Landstar. If I would run for, I would run for Landstar if I found an agent that was constantly getting loads here and there. But I'm working for an account where I'm getting paid for every mile that I run, whether I'm empty. So I take a load 600. They pay about. They have their loads. It ranges from about 500 miles to 1,200 or more. You go deliver to these little small mom and pop grocery facilities, and then you come back. So at the time I'm back, I have to haul maybe some pallets for them to clean up the store. So I maybe have like up to 5,000 pounds, if that, when I come back. So basically I'm running empty and I'm still getting paid, you know. And yeah, so overall I do like this account that I'm at. The fact that I'm able to go make some money and all that. But today, so I've already been working with them already for the past 2 weeks. I still have Landstar's trailer because I wanted to see if it was worth it before I tell Landstar I'm done. Obviously it is. So I'm gonna stay with them. So I did email Landstar. I'm seeing what they want me to do with their trailer. But yeah, so like today I was gonna take a load that was gonna pay me $1,100. That was only at 650 miles, $1,100. But I had to drop it because I have a leak. So I know usually I don't ever record my experiences, my bad experiences, but today I had to, guys. So yeah, so this is what I'm running for. Jax. Okay. Still same Peterbilt. Oh, little story about this crack right here where it's messed up. Taking, I think, my second load for them, I hit a deer. A deer ran into me, so I had to buy a new headlights. Luckily it didn't rip off my harness. And worse, it did dent. I don't know if you guys can see that little bit of the deer hair still there. It did dent like the hinges on my hood. So whenever I raise it up and pull it out, it kind of sags a little bit because of the deer. See the blood? Yes. So yeah, anyways guys, so now I have a leak, and it's leaking pretty bad. And it's leaking from the pinion seal. So yeah, this I already called. Petro and TA. They have a flat rate of $250, flat rate. So, which is pretty good, but like I said, $250 is costing me $1,100, and that kind of sucks. But it is what it is. So that's called, it's the yoke seal. It's literally a seal supposedly going to the Spicer differential, and it's leaking from there. So I tried tightening it. That nut would not budge. I saw videos of it. I thought maybe something I could do. You gotta drop the whole drive shaft. Drive shaft looks pretty fucking heavy. So I'm pretty sure they probably use 2 people to do a job like this, at least for the drive shaft, you know, alone. Honestly, if I had somebody else that I knew, a friend of mine or whatever, I would get the job done myself. But yeah, I don't know nobody out here in Amarillo yet like that, especially who's a mechanic. They don't have to be diesel mechanic, just a mechanic in general. But yeah, guys, so I'm gonna keep you guys posted. It sucks that I'm not taking that run, but you know what? I'd rather talk to my wife about it. She'd rather me stay home, not run it. What if I lose enough fuel? Then, you know, those gears, they just burn up. You know, from the heat of the fluid. Because honestly, for me running it, just the motion of the drive shaft, it's leaking constantly. Whenever this truck is moving, it's leaking. So, you know, my wife said, just shut her down. So I said, you know what? I'm bummed about it. I really want to take this load. I've done this load before. I really want to do it. I'm like so motivated to run for this company. Like, yeah. But yeah, so I called TA and Petro. They told me, they both advised me not to run it due to the fact of losing fluid. And due to the fact of it losing, and if I lose enough fluid, the gears would literally weld itself together, and that'll be even worse. That's literally worse, the worst case. And then having to call a tow truck to get me out of there, that's like another $1,000 maybe. So yeah, I might as well just eat up this load, call it good, pay the $250 for tomorrow, get it fixed, which literally this guy said it's like an hour to maybe 2-hour job. And I'm just like bummed about it, but it is what it is. But I'll keep you guys posted tomorrow. I'm gonna get it fixed as soon as they open up, and then yeah. But I thought I'd just tell you guys the news that I'm running for somebody else now. Like I said, it's nothing on Landstar. It's not their faults. You know, I just where I live at, it's not the ideal thing to run for Landstar. It's not, at least not for me. Honestly, if you guys live in the bigger cities that have accounts like Landstar, they have accounts for Walmart, they have accounts for Home Depot, they have accounts for Lowe's, and all those accounts are like in Dallas area, and it's not. I don't live in Dallas. Dallas to me is 6 hours away from me. So, and yes, I have deadhead from Dallas before all the way over here to Amarillo, and that's the fuel. I'm just losing money on fuel. So, but would I run for Landstar in the future? I would. If I maybe bought another truck, maybe did some team driving, I don't know, I would, but that's just in the future. But yes, I'll keep you guys posted about that leak. Hopefully it is just that seal. Hopefully it's nothing else. And I'm gonna start recording a video of me running. I did buy a handlebar, not like a mount for the GoPro. You guys can see that. It's up there. So I'm gonna start recording. But yeah, so I'll keep you guys posted tomorrow. And yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Alright guys, I don't know if I ever finished my last video. I know I didn't. So yeah, I didn't finish my last video. So I'm still adding to this video. I told you I had problems with my whenever I would activate the lockers. So what happened, the problem was that nut, I don't know if you guys can see that, the big ass nut that's holding the yoke got loose, and so whenever I would activate the locker, it would shoot out the fluid, obviously. As of now, anytime I activate the lockers, I don't hear it leaking air. So the first symptom I had was whenever I would activate the locker, the axle lock, I would hear air leaking from the switch. Okay, I would hear it. So that was my first symptom, and then after activating it, it would go away. So maybe like the seal stopped leaking. So I guess after doing that so much, forcing so much air, and obviously that nut being loose, that's why I was leaking fluid from there. But so if you guys have that problem, it's probably just your nuts. They did, so I took it to TA. They charged me about $300. They did change the seal to the back of the behind the yoke, and they didn't tell me I didn't need a new yoke. They said it was still good. So obviously they got a new nut, they put that on, the new seal, boom. Paid my $300. It's been good ever since. So that's fixed. So I'm not having that problem no more. That's a good thing. Now my new problem is I'm still adding to this video. I am gonna go on a run. I know I haven't done no videos of me going on a trip, but I'm gonna start. That's changing, guys. I know I always say I'm gonna start doing more videos, and I never do. That's changing. It's a new year. It's a new me. So the problem that I'm having now, I'm on a truck, might be a little dirty, is that whenever I would activate my switch, 1, 2, and 3 do not work. If I put in 4, my blow motor will work. So that's usually a bad blower motor resistor, which is over here, and I'm gonna show you that right now. So that's what you guys are having, and that's your problem, where 1, 2, and 3 don't work, but you hit it on 4 and it works. It's most likely a blower motor resistor. At least that's where I would go for first. I went to Rush, Packer brand. It was $50, like $52 around there, $55, $55. So don't get no off-brand. Get the good shit. Get the good shit that's gonna last you. Yes, we're spending that extra money. You could probably get it cheaper, but this is gonna last you a long time, and you won't have to replace it. And at least you know it's guaranteed to work. And if it doesn't work, go back to Rush, Peterbilt. Maybe you have a bad faulty resistor. Who knows? Switch out for another one and see if that works. But so the blower motor resistor, the location is right there. See those pins, those silver pins right there? That is it. It's literally held on by 2 nuts. I believe they're it's an 8mm nuts. They're held on. So let me show you guys what it looks like. So you don't want to touch the part. I don't want to leave no oils on there, so it's gonna look like that. Like I said, there's one nut over here, and then there's another nut right here, 2 8mm, and this is all that we're changing out. And yeah, that's it. Simple. So that's what I'm gonna do right now, guys. So let me start by taking off those 2 nuts and seal it. Don't get no off brand Chinese parts. I mean, yeah, it might work, but The USA, made in the USA, original. All right, so let me do that. Let me take out those 2 nuts, and once I change them out, I'll plug in that connector, and then we should be good. So let me do that real quick. All right, guys, so I want to finish the video of the blower fan resistor. If you guys have a second fan in your bunk, you guys should have the same resistor. Now, that one I bought was a good one. Make sure when you guys install it, you guys push down on this connector all the way down. That was a mistake I did. I didn't push all the way down, obviously, in the dash. And so what I thought was a faulty resistor, it was no good connection. But if you guys do have a second resistor, swap it out, test that out. Maybe that could kind of tell you if you have a good resistor or not, or you guys have a different issue. Obviously, if you guys are still having the same problem after you switch out the resistor, I would actually change out the knob. You could buy the knob, they're separate, but you guys could go on Amazon. I bought one on Amazon thinking it was a switch because I made a mistake of not pushing it all the way down, and I bought that switch for like, I think like $10 to 20 bucks. So it's not that bad. But yeah, guys, so that's one tip. Make sure you guys have a second fan on the back of your bunk. Swap it out, see if that'll help. And then at least you guys can have some AC or heat or whatever you guys have in the front. And that's gonna end that video, guys. Like always, if you guys have any comments, any questions, leave a comment down below. I'll try to respond as quick as I can. Smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Peace out.